Thanks for checking us out. Lipstick and Loose Lips, part 2, episode 5. Let's take care of some business first. DJ E has a couple announcements, 1 or 2. Shoot them.
I just want to let y'all know, February 14th, Valentine's Day, right here downtown Trenton at Thomasina's Restaurant. We're having a nice Valentine's Day event. I will be DJing the event. They'll have a band there, people doing spoken words, singing. If you need information about a ticket or anything, give me a call, 609-743-0226.
Say that one more time, that number.
609-743-0226. That's my number, so you call me. Ask for DJ.
Did you give us the location?
Oh, Thomasina's Restaurant, right here on East Front Street. It's the 200, I don't know the exact number off head, but it's 200 block, but when you call me, I have all that for you.
Okay. All right, Valentine's Day, nice date night, girls night out, whatever. That'll be cool. We're gonna check you out. Lipstick, Loose Lips will be in the building. Hope to see y'all there. Anything else? That's it? All right, well, we had some write-ins. Some people actually sent us some information. They want some advice. So, let me ask y'all some questions. I got 3 of them and they're kind of crazy, but we're going to get into it. Let's see what the Loose Lips team has to say. The first one I titled Buried Secrets because this one was kind of cool. About 3 weeks ago, we buried my sister's husband of 8 years. And I noticed at the funeral, her bestie kissed her sister's husband on the lips. Now, we're talking about the corpse. The best friend kissed her sister's husband on the lips. You get it? Okay, he's in a casket. And she said that the kiss seemed to linger, which made it even more inappropriate. She said, and she cried enough for all of us. She cried more than my sister, and she even cried more than his own mother did. She said she always felt like that they've messed around before because they play way too much with each other, and it makes her uncomfortable at times. She wasn't going to say anything, but it kept bothering her, and then later on, her cousins and her brother brought it to her attention. So it wasn't just her. You know how you fab things, maybe I'm just making this up because I already got a preconceived notion. But that wasn't the case because somebody else later came to her and said, yo, what was up with that kiss? So she wants to know, what does she do? Does she tell her sister about it, or does she just let it go now since her brother-in-law is gone?
I say she let it go since he's already gone. What's the point?
Yeah.
Whether something happened or something didn't, it doesn't even matter. He's gone. Why waste your energy on any of that?
Yeah, I agree. Just let it go.
Yeah, you gotta let it go because he passed away. If he was still alive and she felt like she had to get that off her chest, yeah, but the fact that because now she could stir up something worse.
Right.
And I also think that it would take a Looney Tune to sit around and hold a compassionate kiss to a corpse.
Well, she's saying
so they may
a
be,
few seconds.
yeah, but I still feel that they may be looking more into something that they don't need to look into.
Yeah.
I just can't
That's
see
why
that
you just let it
being
go.
natural for somebody
It's
just
not.
to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I don't think I would let that rest no space in my
But see,
brain.
you-
I
So
just
what
wouldn't.
drew my attention to the fact is that normally people aren't really trying to kiss a corpse all like that. I don't know if you've ever had an experience with a dead body, but it's hard and cold. So the fact that she kissed him on the lips was a little strange to me.
Yeah.
And the fact that the kiss lingered a couple seconds was a little strange. In my opinion, I happen to know these people and the sister is younger. In my opinion, I would say something to my sister. I know it's old news, but if you got a friend who might have some questionable behaviors, I think I might just need to put that in your ear. Now look, of course, I don't know for sure, but what would have solidified it for me is when other people came to me and said, what was up with that?
Yeah, well,
See, if it was just my thought, then I might would have.
But I still feel like if anything was going on anyway, it's too late for it
And
anyway.
it's over
so
for that
just leave it alone.
situation.
He's already
But
gone.
what
Let
about
it go.
future situations? So what I'm saying now is more about her character and the type of person that she is, and is she really a
I
true
get what you're saying.
friend versus what actually happened?
My
You know what
thought
I'm
is
saying?
this: the person who noticed it, they're the ones that had the feeling that something may have happened before, right?
Well, I'm not sure that the other people did. The
Yeah,
sister had a
the
feeling,
sister had it.
but then somebody else came
So
to her and
I-
said, "Did you notice X, Y, and Z?"
I believe if the sister feels that way, deep down inside, the
Her
wife
sister may-
the wife
the
may,
wife may know.
and
That's
just
a good
kept that
point.
to herself too, because
That's right.
being married is certain things you keep to yourself,
Yeah.
and certain relationships. It's relationships I've been in, and it's stuff that people don't think I know,
Right, but
that I know.
Right.
and I prayed on it and just kept it moving. These people are alive.
Okay.
I'm just me because if it get worse, it could get worse.
Right, of course.
You get what I'm saying? So
I just think I'm sure there were signs even before the guy had passed away. I'm sure there were signs, and if I was in that situation at some point, if I would notice they're a little bit too friendly behind the bedroom, I'm gonna say, listen, babe, you're a little bit too friendly with such and such. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything, you know, around everybody else. But look, me and you and her are way too friendly. So you need to stop all that extra stuff and keep it moving.
Okay.
I would have said something
great advice
ahead of time.
Next question, wedding bell blues. I fell in love with one of my closest friends. He actually makes my heart smile, and I can't picture my life without him. There's just one problem. He's marrying someone else pretty soon. What do I do? Do I tell him how I feel, or do I go buy a wedding gift? P.S. I deserve happiness too.
yeah, you deserve happiness too, but he got his happiness somewhere else. So marriage takes two people. He makes her heart smile, but she may not make his smile the way for him to be married. So you could go out there and you could actually ruin the friendship. Just buy a wedding gift and maintain that friendship, because technically a man is supposed to find a woman anyway.
Right.
You get
And
what I'm
maybe
saying?
maintain some space at this point.
At
If
this
you
point,
feel that way, you might need to
get that
distance
wedding
yourself.
gift. Just if that's your friend, that's what it is. Stay away till you get over that, because it's just time. Time created that.
Right.
Time created
And
that.
if you thought you wanted them anyway, you wanted them before he was getting married. Why wait till he getting ready to get married to say this is who you want?
One of the
And just because you want him don't mean he wants you.
somebody actually made that point when they responded to it. I thought that was an excellent point. Chanel.
I think I agree, because I personally know the person who wrote this question, and we had a long talk about it, and I told her, buy a gift, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
She told me, she went all into detail about how he tells her he's not too sure about marrying his girlfriend and his fiance, and that him and her, they have a special bond going on, and she just went all into
But that's
detail.
all they have. But that's all they have is a special bond.
Right.
Because if he wanted to marry her, he would have asked her.
And that's what I told
So
her.
she needs to keep
Now,
it moving.
and I'm not going to even
and we
say
need
it's
to.
not okay for her to say, this is what I feel. You can take one shot and let him know how you feel and leave it there.
Yeah.
And accept it for what it is.
All right.
Right.
So, but she needs to keep it moving.
Keep it
Yes.
moving.
Let's keep it moving. You learn something new every day. This one was a little. So I'm a second grade teacher, and recently we have been talking about celebrating families in my class. I asked the students to bring in pictures of their families for a project. I brought in a picture of my family. Immediately, one of my students noticed my husband and even referred to him by his first name. Ow. I was a bit taken back, especially since we don't live in the same area. We will say that my husband's name is Mr. Bill. The little girl says that she knows Mr. Bill because he's her mommy's friend, and she went on to say that Mr. Bill is a lot of fun and takes her and her mommy to lots of fun places. Of course, I wanted to ask her a few more questions, and I did. Like, does he come to your house? She answered yes. Does he ever go to mommy's room? She said yes. So obviously, I have to remain professional, and I don't want to interrogate this little girl, but I have questions. How do I handle this?
She now stopped talking to the little girl
And talk to the
confront them right away.
Teacher,
Having
no
a
teacher.
conversation with her student.
Yeah.
Well, just imagine being in those shoes and the
Okay,
little
but
girl
now
comes.
she done already got that
Yeah.
information. Now I would want that same information, but she has to be there because
Listen.
of her title anyway.
Right.
She needs to take it a step further. Leave the little girl alone now. You got enough information. You don't
Right.
need to
Oh,
question
yeah,
her no
that's
more.
right.
Yeah.
Any other details, you don't need it from her. She
Nah.
already gave you
Yeah.
the base of it.
Right.
Now you got to do what you have to do.
Listen, you a teacher.
Yeah.
Send a letter home to the mom and say, I need to speak to you about a matter regarding, your child. And the reason why I say that is because you could say, listen, your daughter noticed my husband. It's not about a personal thing, but the mom needed to be careful about the situation. The mom of the daughter could actually not know
Which is
that
true.
Mr. Bill is married.
Which is
Right.
true.
So when God wants you to know something, y'all know how I am, he gonna show you.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, it's no need to talk to the kid anymore.
Right.
You can talk to the parent, anything, and then teachers have that way to. You're a teacher, be smart. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's also a human.
And a human, yeah.
And we're talking about her husband.
And she might be a
That's
little
why I
emotional.
said humanly, I would ask the same questions.
Yeah.
But at one point, when do you stop?
And
This
you do
little,
stop.
this girl can't answer all the questions, and she answered the necessary ones.
We would have had family day at the school, and little Susie mama would have came to school, and I would have invited my husband.
All I'm gonna say
We gonna
is
see how that's gonna play out.
Parent teacher
Well, I would've
conferences.
just went
Exactly.
home
Parents-
But see, because the other
Parent
part of that
teacher
is,
conferences.
the other part of that
Well, I would've
is,
dealt
she
with my
is a professional. She's a teacher, and even approaching a parent in such a matter would be inappropriate.
Yeah.
So
Because
approach
it
your
still
husband
is a
then.
personal, right?
Yeah.
But he's gonna lie. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
no,
not lying.
they will all be in the same place together at some time, unbeknownst to one another, and we'll see how that plays
She
out.
gotta know the mom name or the parent name. So go home
Well,
and
of
ask,
course.
go ask your husband who was such and such.
Come on, E.
What?
Then the husband gonna say, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, cause listen,
Then I'm gonna tell my
you gotta learn
husband,
body
I'm gonna
language.
go ask her anyway.
Sometimes
But
you gotta learn body
then he's
language.
gonna call her and prep her, and they'll have their story together. No,
That's why you
element
have-
of surprise.
That's why you have parent-teacher conferences. Little Susie made honor roll. That's good. That's good. That's great, honey. And oh, me and your husband are dating, so we're gonna need to meet after this parent-teacher conferences, such and such time, such and such date. Next.
But
Keep
again,
moving.
inappropriate, and you can lose your job.
Yeah.
All right. One more question. This was a kind of one of those questions that likes to challenge your moral compass. I'll say. Would you slap your mother for $2 million?
Yes.
Yes.
That was an easy yes.
Yes.
Chanel.
Yes. I'm gonna slap my mother, and if I don't slap her for $2 million,
She will slap
gonna
me.
slap me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She exactly.
They ain't
Chanel?
saying you can slap her hard or soft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a hard time.
I'll be like,
A hard time.
no,
with
that's
that.
it.
They didn't say what type of
I
slap.
slap my mom for $2
Mama, Thelma,
slap mine.
I love you.
million. Yeah.
And on a bad day, I'm gonna slap you for 100 grand.
Listen.
And we gonna be all right.
Make a noise and everything. You hold your face, we act that all the way out.
No,
We
they
ain't
want you to
gotta
put
act- no.
they want you to put powder
Put two
on
in
your
it.
hand, take it all the way back, and smack their
Bam.
teeth.
Yeah,
I'll
and
be
I'm gonna
like-
do that. I'm gonna leave a handprint. I'm good with that.
My mom
$2 million.
tough.
And
My
you
mom
ain't gonna
tough.
do it.
My mom got 9 brothers. She tough. She'll take that slap for $2 million.
$2 million. You gonna do that? All right, bookers. We like to know what y'all think about that, and YouTubers and all our subscribers. Let us know. For $2 million, would you slap your mama? I'm slapping your mama for you if you say no. Chanel, tell your mama to line on up. I'm gonna slap her.
And she is too.
My mama in heaven. Mama ain't coming down here to slap
That's
me.
all right. Before
My
she got
son
there,
most
I'm
likely
gonna
would
slap
slap me for $2.
Yeah.
her. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Thank you.
We gave y'all 2 short little videos. I hope you watched the first one. Second one for our advice time. Anything you want to say, any feedback, let us know. Hit us up on Facebook at Lipstick and Loose Lips. Hit us up on YouTube at Lipstick and Loose Lips. Follow us on Twitter at Lip About It. And we look forward to hearing from you. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
This bitch gonna say she wanna slap her mama for $2 million. She can bring her right on down here from heaven right now. I'll slap her for her. And we can get in line and play slaps and get this money. She must be crazy. I'm slapping her.
I know she did not just say she would slap my mama. You would slap Valerie? Oh, heck no, y'all. I'm about to get real ratchet. Hold up. Well,
I'm like everybody else. I'll smack my mom for $2 million. You got somebody over here talking about they ain't gonna smack their mom for $2 million. I'm gonna smack their mom, I'm gonna smack them, I'm smacking everybody. That's all I know.